Hello my dear children, welcome to my channel Sudhir Chemistry. But today we are going to discuss about this is a small balancing part is given here. The K2Cr2O7 in acidic medium reacting with SO2 and converted into K2SO4 and sulfate of chromium Cr2SO4 taken thrice and H2O. See beta, they are asking in the exam A mole of sulfuric acid, B mole of SO2 and C moles of a water molecule. What is the value of A, B and C they are asking us. But only one thing you do. This dichromate ion which is written here, write in its ionic form. What is ionic form beta? Cr2O7 2 minus. It is in acidic medium, no need to write. Reacting with what beta? SO2. As it is in acidic medium H plus. Converted into K2SO4 beta. This K2SO4 ionic form should be written as a SO4 2 minus. Plus Cr2SO4 taken thrice can be written in the ionic form Cr plus 3. So actually this is the reaction is there, and first you try to balance this reaction. Obviously we'll get A moles of sulfuric acid, B moles of SO2 and C moles of water. But in this reaction, do you know what is the oxidation number of chromium? So I will say plus 6 converted into plus 3. Sir, plus 6 to plus 3 it undergoes reduction. So obviously beta this part will undergo oxidation. Maybe you are getting doubts, sir, how you know SO2 converted into SO4 will undergoes here as a oxidation. See beta here, sulfur oxidation number here become plus 4. Adding sulfate, sulfur oxidation number become plus 6. Plus 4 to plus 6 means it undergoes oxidation. So first of all, whatever the reactions they have given, we have to convert and we have to make it in the ionic form. And in the ionic form, just separate it. It is a oxidation half reaction and it is a reduction half reaction. So start with this oxidation half reaction beta. I am going to write here oxidation half reaction and other side reduction half reaction. What is the oxidation half reaction beta? SO2 converted into SO4 2 minus. And what is the reduction half reaction, sir? Here beta, that is a dichromate ion Cr2O7 2 minus converted into Cr plus 3. But remember first step. Here, step number 1. Balance the atom other than oxygen and hydrogen. Balance the atom other than oxygen and hydrogen. But other than oxygen, hydrogen, the remaining atom we have to balance it. Second one, balance the oxygen atom. Yes, beta, balance the oxygen atom. How? By adding H2O. Balance the oxygen atom. How beta? By adding H2O. Third one, balance the hydrogen atom. Do you know beta? It is in acidic medium because sulfuric acid we are using. Balance the hydrogen atom. How? By adding H plus. And remaining one is balance the charges and add both the half reaction, that is oxidation half and reduction half, will get the balance equations. Here first step, balance the atom other than O and H. Other than O and H, one sulfur enough. Other than O and H, 2 chromium, 1 chromium, make it beta 2 chromium here. First part over. Balance the oxygen atom by adding H2O. How many oxygen we have here beta? 4. How many here? 2. This is a deficient side here, 2 oxygen atom we required. So can we do 2 water molecule on this side? See beta, 2 oxygen, how many? 4. I'll write clearly. Here it is a SO2 plus 2 moles of water converted into sulfate. Means 2 oxygen plus 2, 4 oxygen, 4 oxygen. But a balance of oxygen by adding water means how many oxygen we have here? 7. Here nothing is there, so add better 7 H2O. 7 oxygen here, 7 oxygen here. Balance the hydrogen atom by adding H plus ion. But hydrogen how many here? 4. So add the 4 H plus ion here. But hydrogen how many here? See 14. 7 2s are 14. So can we add 14 H plus ion here? Now beta, next step is the balance the charges by adding electron. You know, I'll tell you a small trick over it. This trick is more than enough. What is that? See here beta. Balance the charges wala. We don't have any charge on this side, so 0. Arrow means equal. Beta here minus 2 into 1, so minus 2, plus 1 into 4, plus 4. Beta 0 equal to minus 2 plus 4 become plus 2. Now you have to balance in such a way, beta. Here, see, one side 0, other side 2. Can you tell me what is the difference between the 0 and 2? Obviously, sir, difference between 0 and 2 is only 2. So that 2 with a negative charge, keep it on the larger side or higher side. But 0 and plus 2 mein this is the higher side or this is a larger number. With this larger number, there is difference you have to keep. What is the difference of 0 and 2? So difference of 0 and 2 is 2, and this 2 with the negative sign, keep it on the greater side. So plus 2 minus 2 become what, beta? 0, 0. So we are adding the 2 electron on which side? Product side. So as we are adding the electron on the product side, means we can write in this way, beta. Here 2 electron on product side, means this reaction should be written in this way: SO2 plus 2H2O, SO4 2 minus, plus 4H plus 2 electron. This is a reaction 1. See beta, minus 2 minus 4 plus 4 0. Come on this side, sir. Beta here minus 2 into 1, so minus 2, plus 1 into 14 plus 14. Beta arrow means equal to, plus 3 into 2 plus 6, minus 2 plus 14 become plus 12 and plus 6. Difference of these two is 6. Difference of these two is 6. So the whatever the difference we are getting in with that number, put the negative charge and keep it on the larger side or the number having larger number. Among 12 and 6 when this is a larger number, difference of this is 6. So with negative sign keep here, beta. I'll get plus 6 here and plus 6. Charges are balanced. How? By adding 6 electron on the reactant side. So 6 electron on the reactant side, how to write, beta? See here. Cr2O7 2 minus 14H plus 6 electron you are adding, but I should write as a plus 6E minus, because see beta, minus plus become minus and remaining one as it is. 2 chromium plus 3 plus 7 water molecule. Now beta, this is a reaction 2 and this is a half reaction 1. Before going to add both the half reaction, because it is a reduction half reaction and it is a oxidation half reaction. Before going to add these two, beta, check the number of electrons in both the cases. If it is not same, equalize the electron. Beta, if we have 6 here and if we have 2 here, better to multiply with 3 and then add 2. So multiply with 3, what we are getting, sir? 3 moles of SO2, 6 moles of water. See beta, 3 2s are 6 water. It gives 3 moles of sulfate ion. Then beta 4 into 3, 12 moles of H plus ion. Then beta 3 2s are 6 moles of electron. Here the same thing is there. What is that? Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus 6 electron, 2 Cr plus 3 plus 7 H2O. And now see beta, 6 electron get cancelled. And what we are getting here now? Water molecule 6 is here, 7 is here. So one water molecule left with you. H plus 12 is here, 14 is here, 2 H plus left here. So how to write? 3 moles of SO2 plus nothing is here, come to here. 1 mole of Cr2O7 2 minus plus we are having 2H plus converted into 3 moles of SO4 2 minus plus we have 2 moles of chromium plus 3 plus 1 mole of water. See beta here, whether reaction was balanced or not, if you want to check it, just check the number of charges on either side should be equal. Plus 2 minus 2 becomes 0, minus 6 plus 6 becomes 0, it is balanced. They asked X moles of sulfuric acid. See beta, 2 moles of H plus ion. Actually 2 moles of H plus ion means, you know, H2SO4 can be written as 2 moles of H plus 1 mole of sulfate radical. So beta, whenever we got the 2 moles of H plus ion indicate that it is a 1 mole of sulfuric acid. So value of A is equal to 1. Next one, SO2 beta B mole. See, SO2 is here 3. So can we say B is nothing but the value of B is 3. But a C mole of water is there. In the reaction we are having only 1 here. So value of C is 1. So for these reaction they are asking what is the A, B and C. So you should write A equal to 1, B equal to 3 and C equal to 1. These are the correct option for this half reaction. Right? Please take a screenshot, beta. But here this is a question they have given. We can see which of the following represent the Boyle's law. But for this graphical method, I want to tell you one small trick. You know, this is a question where it belongs to our chapter called as a states of matter. And but in this states of matter, this particular question is coming from the gas laws. We are having a Boyle's law, Charles law, Avogadro's law, Gay-Lussac law, right? So from that one it came here. Let us, I will discuss with you one small example for this one, the conceptual example, what you have to remember for this graph. Sir, if I will talk about the Boyle's law, everybody knows that, sir, in Boyle's law, what is that? Ki volume is inversely proportional to pressure. Right, beta? Or we can say, sir, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. Beta, if I want to take this part, which one? P inversely proportional to V. Can we take P equal to K into 1 by V? Yes, sir, we can take. But if we take P equal to K into 1 by V, it can be written also PV equal to K. That also we can write. Now see here, when we are taking PV equal to K into 1 by V, you know Y equal to mx plus C, you substitute here. See beta, on the y-axis we should have a P. Yes sir, on the y-axis we are having P, we are not there, leave it. But on the x-axis we should have a 1 by V. Sir, on x-axis we are having V. So this is not the correct graph for the Boyle's law. Is it clear beta? On y-axis P is there, yes sir. But on x-axis 1 by V should be there. But V is given, so not the correct. If I want to draw by seeing this one, see beta, I want to draw the graph. On y-axis P, on x-axis 1 by V. Then what is this M beta? You know, M is called as a slope. And did you saw beta, slope is nothing but the K, and K is a positive slope. Beta, for any graph, maybe everybody knows that when the line passing through origin, this is the line. Beta, when the graph will have a positive slope, we should make here, and when it will have a negative slope, we should make a line here. Beta, it is a line for what? Negative slope. It is line for what? Positive slope. It is a line for what? Passing through the origin. One more point beta. On x-axis 1 by V is there. M is a slope which is a K positive slope. And what is the C indicate? You know beta, C is the intercept. Beta, intercept nothing is there. So obviously positive slope and zero intercept is line passing through origin. If we are having the graph in this way, P against 1 by V with a line passing through origin, this is a correct graph for the Boyle's law. But instead of 1 by V, what they give beta? They give V and line passing through origin. So this is not the graph of the Boyle's law. Chalo, the first part is not the graph of the Boyle's law. Happy, we understood over here. Second part beta, PV against P wala, we'll check it. Where is the PV against P wala? I'll tell you. Just now we wrote the equation where what beta? PV equal to K karke we wrote. Now make one thing beta, PV it is on the y-axis, yes sir. And this nothing is wrote here, but P they wrote. I want to write y equal to mx plus C. But in place of x I want to put here as a P. Intercept not there. Now tell me, what is the K here beta? Constant. Beta, any constant with P, constant. Any constant instead of P, if I'll put V, constant. Means any term if we'll put here with the constant, it always be constant. Means on y-axis we are putting PV beta. On x-axis we are putting here P. M is the slope with positive sign and 0 is the intercept. But one point to remember, If K is a constant, with the constant any term you keep, always this PV become a constant only. So here what will happen? PV will be the line of the PV will be parallel to the axis of the P, right? That means we can say this is a correct graph for the Boyle's law. But a P and T in Boyle's law, pressure temperature is not there. Boyle's law means pressure volume is there. So obviously this is not the graph. And volume and T temperature is there, beta. You know, volume directly proportional to temperature. It will come under the Charles law. So this is not the graph for the Boyle's law. So based on these concept, beta, we are able to solve this kind of the question. Ki they are asking among the following, which one will represent the Boyle's law. But I want to give one small example problem based on this one, and just let me know which is the correct graph of the Boyle's law. Which is the correct graph for the Boyle's law. See here, P against 1 by V. Yeah, V against 1 by P. Right, sir. PV against P and PV against V. What I will do, PV against P, I want to pass the line through the origin. PV against V, I want to make the line passing in this way, having a negative, having a positive slope. Here P against 1 by V and V against 1 by P. I think you remember P is equal to K into 1 by V. Because pressure is inversely proportional to volume. It is on y-axis, it is on x-axis. K is the slope and intercept is 0. Positive slope passing through the origin, and in this case I will make here. So what we can say, among the option A, B, C and D, which is the correct graph for the Boyle's law? So option A is correct, because pressure is inversely proportional to 1 by volume. Pressure, it is on the y-axis, 1 by volume on the x-axis. I am getting the K as a slope, and this is a positive slope, and intercept is not there. So line passing through the origin is a correct graph for the Boyle's law. Right? Chalo, take a screenshot of this one. In this question, once you see here, IUPAC name of the compound they are asking. This IUPAC part from the organic chemistry first year. And in NEET, it is a compulsory this question we will get. It is not only this, but this kind of the question, write the IUPAC name of the following compound, or they will give the name and they will ask it is a name for the which current structures and all. So for IUPAC, just count here, it is an acid, and this acid group containing carbon. So this carbon is called as a chain terminating functional group, and that carbon will be numbered as a 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. How many carbon is there, sir? 4. So BUT. This is not the answer. Leave it. Then double bond present between 2 and 3. So 2 dash ENE. So 2 dash ENE. 1 dash ENE is not the answer. Beta, alpha, beta we are not using for the IUPAC naming, So what instead of this one we can say 2 BUT, right? Because double bond it is between 2 and 3 means 2 ENE will write. So 1, 2, 3, 4 BUT. Double bond between 2 and 3 means 2 EN. Carboxylic acid means obviously OIC acid. So answer should come here as a first option. Belongs to organic chemistry. Now the second question which one I wrote here. These are the molecule type, these are the shape. B stand for bond pair and E stand for lone pair. They are asking correct match from that one. Before going to discuss this one, just I will take out this question number 14. Afterward I will write. What is that? See here. AB4E2. I'll write here. It is a B4 means obviously 1, 2, 3, 4 and E2 is there. E2 means 2 lone pair are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the hybridization of A? We can say sp3d2, because 6 orbitals are there. 4 bond pair, 2 lone pair. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. But these 2 lone pair will occupy the axial position. How the structure look like, sir? So this structure look like a square planar. Structure look like a what, square planar. Yes, sir. For AB4E2 square planar, for 1 it is B. 1 it is B, 1 it is B, 1 it is B, 1 it is A. Ruled out. It is not the answer. Second one, A B4 E beta means I'll write here it is A B4 E 4 plus 1 5. 5 means 1 2 3 4 5. But one, this kind of the structure is called as a 5 means sp3d hybridization means TBP is the geometry. I hope everybody knows that TBP called as a trigonal bipyramidal. I but one lone pair is there in TBP. Whatever the lone pairs are we are getting, the lone pair will occupy only on the equatorial position because equatorial, and these two are what beta axial. Now if you just rotate in this way, how it look like? This way, it look like in this way, sir. It is a seesaw structure. So this structure is called as a what beta? Seesaw, or we can say folded square. So AB4E becomes C. So 2 becomes C bole to 2 become C these and these. So obviously 4th ruled out, 1th ruled out. Our answer should be in between 2 and 3. 1 ko B, 1 ko B, 2 ko C, 2 ko C. 4D beta 4D, only left one is 3. Either it is A or D. Check it. AB2E beta, I'll write here only. AB2E, this is A, these are the 2B, and this is a 1E, which is a lone pair. Beta, how many is a 2 bond pair, 1 lone pair? Obviously, hybridization become sp2. But sp2 may it is a trigonal planar, but because of presence of 1 lone pair, which is on the plane, now it's going to bend like that. It look like a what? Bent shape. Bent means AB2E become bent. For 3 it is D beta, A and D. Option third is the correct answer. But this question belongs to chemical bonding. This question belongs to where, sir? Chapter chemical bonding. But in this chemical bonding, this question belongs to which topic, sir? It belongs to VSEPR theory. But VSEPR theory, and this kind of the questions 90% they are asking in the NEET exam. So we have to be well prepared for this kind of the questions. Right? Chalo, take a screenshot. But one more question here. The iron obtained from the blast furnace is, but this kind of the question only we are getting in the metallurgy. This question belongs to metallurgy. The iron obtained from the blast furnace is what? Beta rough iron, steel, pig iron and matting. I'll tell you beta, the pig iron is the iron we are getting only from the blast furnace. So write down this third one belongs to the chapter metallurgy. See beta, in this question, this is a question belongs to thermodynamic part. At particular temperature they mention at 25 degrees centigrade, heat capacity of the liquid water at constant pressure, CP, is given as a 18 calorie per degree per mole. Then at same temperature, see, temperature 25, temperature again 25. The value of heat capacity of water at constant volume, that is CV, is dash calorie per degree per mole. But in this case, we have to use the formula Cp minus Cv equal to R. And beta, value of R is equal to 2 calories. R ki different values are there na beta. R is equal to 0.0821 liter atmosphere, Kelvin inverse, mole inverse. It can be written in the simple way R equal to 1 by 12 or R equal to 22.4 by 273. If you want to take the R, it is in joule, 8.314 joules. Or if you want to take the value of R, universal gas constant, in calories, it is equal to actually 1.98, approximately make it as a 2 calorie. Because everything they give in the calorie. What is the value of Cp we have, sir? 18. Minus what do you want? Cv. It is equal to R2. Then Cv is equal to, sir, 18 minus 2. That means Cv is equal to, sir, 16 calorie per degree per mole. Option 3 is the correct answer. Right? Take a screenshot of this one also.